I was looking at the holographic on that. It's pretty nice. Oh, Team Rocket's Rattata. Eradicate. Spaghettito. Like alone. Like and rock. Like mortar. Blaziken EX. Oh shit. That is a nice Espeon. I'll have to remember Espeon EX. I wish we could pull it up and look closer. Like in the menu still. That's the second in the Toad scroll it said I didn't have it before. Mischief. Oh, wow. Nice. Again, I just wish like the TCG Pocket really did it well when they decided to let you like look at it really close on the collection screen. Misty Psyduck. Rotom Wash. Double Psyduck, but a Hydrapple to finish. Goldeen, Morpeko, Sandygast, Infernape. Full art Infernape. Arcanine. Minior, Cloth, Snorunt, Shiny Steelix. Yeah, what's the... They're the same thing. Why did it say? It needs to... They need to work on this quite a bit. Nice art of the Moltres there. That's a good little trader. Trade out your benched and your active. Blaziken. I don't know how I feel about like the 3D rendered art on it, where it's like the 3D model they posed and then they did art around it. I really prefer, I think, with Pokemon in the TCG, the more drawn styles. Centrit. Like they're cool and they add a lot of depth if they're going over the borders. But I just feel like the TCG should be the art. Should be really more of the focus than the 3D sort of appearance. Pinsir. Swirlix. Hossle. Kieran. Tangrowth. Chandelure. Oop, Energy Switch Pro. Terrapagos. Snorlax. Helioptile. Trio. Terra Orb. Togepi. Chill teaser toy. Zarude. I'm also gonna have so many trade-ins. Hydreigon EX. Gimmighoul. Another Terra Orb. Blitzel. Espathra. Tabulele. Tinkatink. TMs. Striker. Turo Scenario. I'll have to read that one better. Oh, full art Swablu. Chien Pao. Like Coco. Not a regular Swablu. Xerneas. Another Trapagos. Mask. Great Coco. Turtonator. The Turtle Mankey. Gouging Fire. Krabska. Lamont. Spathra. Coco. Charcadet. And another type of Lele. Full art. I would honestly, like, it's funny that it's Swallow, but there's so much Wingull. I have 4 of these already, so. Terrasilize. Into your hand, discard cards. Okay. That's just a full withdrawal. Again, like I like the art on the actual art pieces. One was just a free card. Yep. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. Team Ruckus Nidorina. Wobbuffet. Nidoran, Floatzel, Team Rocket's Hypno, Team Rocket's Orbeetle, Team Rocket's Nidoking, full art, you're gonna have to look at that one closer. Graplocked. Straight up just get a Palkia. Just pull that legendary. Another full art we're gonna have to look at. A Gyarados. Dweeble. Another Rapidash. Pineco. Shaman. Full art again. Team Rocket Sneasel. Another Electabuzz. Wheezing. Hitmonchan. I think I've got Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, and what is it? No, it wasn't Metacham. It was the Hitmontop. Okay, I'm getting a lot of full arts in this set. I had to resist the copy pasta. Look at that. That's adorable. Full art Shaman. Just a little screenshot. Another little screenshot. You know what? How about just another little screenshot? I didn't even notice until I got closer that there was a Giovanni in the background. This is the bursting through the... And that guy. I think it's funny that there's a olive based. What was special about? Oh, it's a hollow. Okay. I saw the arm. There it is. I'm just gonna take another little. Decent health pool. I mean, it's good for locking someone in. I wouldn't really say this is that crazy a card. The Missing Fangs, 150 plus a hand rip for 2. Ow. I would hate that so much if it was used against me. Awesome. I already had that. Yeah, I already had a lot of these from an Elite Trainer box I got myself. Marnie's Leafard. Kangaskhan. Squawkabilly. Sneasel. Drowsy. Eradicate. Machamp. Kadabra. Hollow Starmie. Poliwhirl. Krabby. Muck. Another Dragonair. Giovanni's Charisma. Venusaur. I have to look at that one closer too. Larvitar. Doppler. Starmie. Psyduck. Torchic. Gorbis. Basic energy. Execute. Rigid Band. Ratini. Porygon. Another Starmie. Was that like a repeat pack? Did we have that exact same pack before? Morotom. Metacham. Scrafty. Greedent. Wobbuffet. I'm thinking this one was done with markers. The original artwork. Also want to look at the Venusaur 2. Where'd that one? Trying to decide if this is a 3D model and then touched up, or if it was painted just in a very 3D-esque style. I think it's a 3D model touched up. I really like the art on this one though. Chaotic, but it's like still the central focus is what you're meant to look at. There's little details around the sides. And Zapdos. This one's just clearly a 3D model. Bunnelby. Okay, kiss. Zigzagoon. Darmanitan. Skarmory. Another Salazzle. Masquerain. This feels wrong. This feels like it needs to be centered, not justified like that, but like just true centered. Ooh, Miraidon. Herdier. Togedemaru. Bellybolt. Another Skarmory. Eat more. Toxtricity. I have to look at that one closer. That art was kind of interesting. Graveard. Another Meltan. Probopass. Beartic. Floatzel. Just a straight up Entei, nice. Toadschool. It reminds me of that running mushroom meme. Scyther. Lycanroc. Two Toadschools in the same Toadschools in the same pack. Thank you guys. Very cool. Revavroom EX. Ooh, Eevee. It's like I'd pay for a sticker of that one. The way they outlined it, definitely they were planning on making that a sticker. The Windswept Plain on Cologne. Cool Bellybolt. I'll have to look at that one closer too. Togekiss. Lechonk. Weasel. Pokemon League Headquarters. Oddish. Toxel. Thunderous. Crabrawler. Pokemon League Headquarters again. Sarini. Sarina. Crabrawler again. Larvitar. Gita. He really looks like he's just noping out of the situation. Not even panic, just I'm not here for this, and I'm going, and you can't stop me. Another 3D. I don't think they really have any like true 2D art with the new, very new stuff. This is what I was like. The way it's white outlined, I feel like they intended to do a sticker, and then they just liked it so much they were like, "Yeah, we'll do a card with it." That's a little pool of water, and he's sitting in his little cave. This little guy. But this one right here, I feel like in this case, instead of justified centered, it should be true centered. Was there any other full arts to look at? Or interesting arts to look at? Oh, I want to see the toxicity better. Where did that one go? There it is. Go collect them. An ice crown. Volbeat. Screamtail. Lanazade. Pecco. Shinx. Usui and Arcanine. And the kid. Think it tough. Iron Bundle. Mian Chow. Minun. Golisopod. Magneton. Lampet. Buffalant. Frogadier. Ooh, full art Poppy. Double full art Poppy. Skarmory, Garmanitan, Granbull, Scovillain, Toad, Spoink, Dragonair, Lunatone, Lechonk. Oh, I like this art. Make that one a full art, please. Litwick. Lillipup. I miss these ones too. The claymation style looking ones. The sculpted ones. Ooh, full art Pidgeotto. Is on top of a... No, it's not a mailbox. It's a road sign. Denizen. Alucha. Slurpuff. That's a nice Abra art. Seeking Enamorous. That reminds me of a episode of Samurai Jack, the background. Delcatty. Raichu. Torracat. Koraidon. Loom. Phantom. Octaria. Rockruff. Polargita, dang. And a Palafin. Like a paper cutout sort of deal. This is like something someone drew in like their notebook during class when they're bored. Not that I don't like it, I'm not saying like, you know, it's badly done or anything like that. It's just, it reminds me of like, you know, just little sketches and doodles. This is the one. I would like this, but full art. Like, yeah, again, sketchy, doodle-ish, but also just interesting visually. Probably would be hard to translate in that style into a full art that you can still read the card text and whatnot, but it's what was it? It's the chalk. No one's gonna actually use it. That's a big whistle, isn't it? I thought it was a key at first. No, wait, it is a key. No, why is there a hole in it? Looks like somebody could blow into it and make a noise. It might be a key. I don't know anything about the Scarlet and Violet games. I never played them. Not a bad art. Gonna look at that full art cutie fly later. Tabolele. Another Palkia. Dwebble. Fancier. Dondozo. Tatsugiri. Gonna look at that art better later. Whimsir. Hoopa. Walking Wake. Milotic. Then it's Cha. Diplin. Froakie. Lapras. Credilli. Chootle. Raging Bolt. The Chonk. Punkfish. Team Star Grunt. Another Lechonk. Total. Another Toxtricity. Natu. Mienfoo. Another Tatsugiri. Boulder, Lillipup, Bronzor, Clodsire, Wiglet, Larvitar, Entei, a little bit more expensive retreat, but you keep your energy on it, and then nope, he's actually you can't do. I'd figure they'd have something where they go together. Sonic the Hedgehog. For some reason, this gives me Pikmin vibes. I think with that said, I got every single one of the legendary dogs. Oh wow, I do have 20 left. Alright. Black Belt's training. Amaris. Shaman, the other form. The Great Tusk. Hippopotamus. Fluttermon. Ninetales. Cap. Blue. Team Diggersby. Toxel. Pidgey. Gita. Tadbold. Patrol Cap. King Gambit. Dosku. Thunderous. Surskit, Diagonal, Kangaskhan, Spoink, Brassius, Gita again. Getting a lot of Gita. That's a different black belt. As I said, we get every single black belt we could. Sneasel, Jolteon. It'd be funny if, because they're different arts, they count as different black belts, and you could just put them all. Magneton, Pawniard, Dugtrio, Bellybolt, Drillbur, Togekiss, Duraludon, Buddy Poppin', Diplin, another Buddy Poppin', Whimsicott, another black belt, Dunsparce, Janine Secret Art, Carmine, Maris, Lucario EX, Cloak, Litleo, Regigigas, Smoking, Duskull, Noivern, Inviting scent. I really like this style too. It's the circle of life. Hippopotas. Hippopotas. So many Gita. And a lot of... Did I get every single different variation of Black Belt's training? Alright, another 10, let's go. Nice. Another Black Belt. Friends of Paldea, draw 3 cards. Explorer's Guidance, Atticus. And Black Belt's Training. Screamtail. Powdon. Ooh, Jolteon EX. Gonna have to look at that one closer. Vaporeon. More Black Belts. 2 Briars in a row. Another Hippowdon. Slowking. Flareon. Dreepy. Black Belt's Training. Lacey. Sylveon. Safer Maniacs Code Breaking. Sylveon. Friends of Paldea. Draw 3, no downside. Headbutt. Buddy Buddy Poppin'. Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7. Aromatisse. Pikachu EX. Sneasel. Slowpoke. Earthen Vessel. Bonberry. Miltank. Tyranitar EX. Joltik. Ancient Antique Cover Fossil. Crispin. Scorbunny. Metacham. Iron Boulder. Spartha. Morgrim. Akaberry. Rapidash. Milton. Arcalodon. Dusclops. Goldeen. Suicune. Espeon. Heatran. The Dunsparce. Alright, let's see. Terra. Tail Whap instead of Tail Whip, and it does 30 damage. The Tail Whap does 30 damage, Tail Whip instead of Tail Whip from the game. Just whap. So many people would want just a Espeon as a pet cat. Although, is Eevee more... It's more of a fox, really, isn't it? Well... It's hard to really put down, because like Jolteon and Flareon definitely give me dog vibes. Like, definitely dog vibes from it. But then Espeon, Umbreon, and a couple others give me like cat vibes. And his base form, I just think rabbit for some reason. Strong for, it's basically a Professor Oak, but with the condition, active Pokemon must be poisoned. Like Professor's Research, sorry. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. Oh, you know what? It's actually a shuffle in, not a discard, so you're not worried about decking out. Alright. Final 10. Nose Pass. Team Rocket Factory. Team Rocket's Botherbot. Stevens Beldum. Full Art Blaziken. Gonna have to look at that later. Annihilate again. Poliwhirl, Poliwag. Venomoth. Dragonite. Charmander. Kangaskhan. Minun. Turtonator. That's the Godzilla pose. Power Tablet. Gorbis. Arcanine. Caterpie. Rigid Band. Energy Sticker. Moltres. Gloom. And Gengar. Another one that's like a sketchy doodle style. Electrike. Inkay. Arezu. Snover. Spectrier. Got the hollow going on in the background. Ponyta. Psyduck again. Dragonair. Tentacool. Golbat. Dodrio. Phalanx. Gossifleur. Rapidash. Edo. Hydrapple. EX. Zerora. Oh, another Abra. That was like that one that you got from one of the cards. Shelter. Clefable. Vileplume. Golbat. Omastar. Helix. Praise the Helix. Snorlax. Marshtomp. Dancer. Eat More. Persona. I like the arts on these. Close up with the Caterpie. Yeah, it's 3D. I really just don't like the 3D on the EXs. Praise Helix. Golbat. Again, doodly style. I still like it. Doodly kind of style. Is that the same spot? Like in the future? Like the tree's there. And then in the future there's more mushrooms, the tree's falling over. Venomoth. Charmander setting everything on fire as it walks. Yeah, it's like a kid making a comic book. And it really fits for like ghost type Pokemon like that. The whole cave or wall mural, sort of ancient mural. For the Hydra Dragon Pokemon. That looks like 3D too. Vito painted. Yeah, this one's not 3D, I don't think. Unless they really did a good job touching it up. Marsh stomping Gorbis. Rapid Strike. The Rezu. And that is it for opening 100 redeeming 100 100 code cards. I'm just gonna go in here and check out how big the actual, let's see, all format all owned and format all, 656 cards in total. And I had, I think, 100. So I got about 500 cards from this. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. And I also went up to 600 redeem points, so hopefully I can actually build something decent. And I think that will do it for today. It only took me an hour and 30 minutes to redeem 100 code cards. And I do still have 30 of them, which I'm more than happy to give away. So if you come across this later, and you can find my Discord, join in and ask about them, and I might give you some. Thanks to anyone who popped their head in, stopped by, even if you didn't say anything. You guys have a good day.